my dad's mom, so my grandma, her aunt, and one of her sisters is like full-blooded, complete Navajo, Native American. That's my tribe, Navajo. And Native Americans are very spiritual. They're very one and in touch with nature. So my inner Native American is freaked the fuck out by shit like Wendigos.
God damn it!
And other spirit nature beasts.
I already got fucked here. I should just let him kill me.
So yeah, I have always been...
I'm gonna go look for help. I'll be right back.
I've always been scared of things like that. It's never failed to creep me out.
Yeah, it's just very scary in general.
Especially
I feel like...
Sorry, you first.
Well, no, I was just gonna talk about... it's mostly just a physical thing with me of why I'm Mexican, but I'm also very scared of Native American folklore like that, like skinwalkers and
that right there. That's one of my. Yeah. I hate that.
Well, it's so because
much.
I hate skinwalkers. I don't know if I've ever brought this up on the show. I sincerely doubt it, but I have a really weird fear of doppelgangers.
No, you've never brought this up.
Yeah, I brought this up to you. I know, and I brought it up to the Discord, but I never brought up on the show that I have one of my I guess it's not even a phobia. It's just something that I'm scared of.
Irrational fear.
Yeah, well, because all fears of things that are supernatural are irrational in a way. Anyways, one of my something that I'm afraid of. I grabbed health. Something that I'm afraid of is doppelgangers. Not like this, where it's like in a video game, it's like, oh, they're the same guy over and over. But I guess in real life, I don't know if any of you have heard of that phenomenon of there are at any given time there are 6 or 8 people that look exactly like you in the world. And that freaks me the fuck out, dude. What's that guy? What's that Jake Gyllenhaal movie where he finds his long lost twin or whatever, and he looks exactly like him, but he's evil. I don't know, but any of you who know the Jake Gyllenhaal movie will pick up what I'm putting down. And I don't know, that just scares me that there's a version of you who looks exactly like you, but in one way or another is just completely different.
In the movie This Is Us.
It's just called Us. Yeah, that's why Us is not nearly as popular as its sister film, Get Out. But I like Us a bit more than Get Out because doppelgangers really fucking scare me. Which is why I'm a really big fan of that movie, actually. Probably more than most people would be. Fucking pistoling a goddamn Wendigo to death.
Oh, I noticed you didn't touch on the real reason why it frightens you.
Why?
Better.
Yeah, well, that's more of a psychological thing that the idea, because something that frightens me that's on a psychological angle, because I suffer with a lot of self-doubt. It's getting kind of personal talking about Wendigos and shit. But I have a lot of self-doubt, so the idea of something that looks exactly like me and is essentially me but better definitely frightens me in a self-doubt, anxiety sort of way. There are fucking Wendigos down here. I know there are. There's another one right there. I want to kill all these guys first, because the projectile enemies are a lot worse than the Wendigos, despite the Wendigos having more health. Die. Okay. I have a lot of assault rifle ammo. Kill Adrian Shepard up here. And I think I have enough to kill the Wendigos. But yeah, so skinwalkers, that's what I was talking about with this. Okay.
What is this, Dark Souls? You made that joke already.
Yeah. Is that
it's an easy joke to make,
yeah.
So I'll find myself repeating it.
Forgot about both of them. Skinwalkers, since skinwalkers are though not their primary form, it's usually more of, when you think of a skinwalker, you're more thinking of something along as like a rake, or just a person that can turn into an animal, or a half animal, half beast, which also scares me, but irrelevant at this point. But skinwalkers can also take the forms of other... It's a fucking rat in here. Can take the form of other humans. So again, doppelganger fear.
And I remember, this was 6 months ago, maybe more, maybe less. But I remember the whole reason you confided in me that fear is because I shared you that one tweet where it was a guy. He was like, oh, man, so tired of going. What is this? The Spike Room?
It's the Thresher. The level's called Enter the Thresher.
Yeah, it's that tweet, and it's a guy. He's so tired of waking up at 2 in the morning with my dad knocking on the door saying, I'm tired, let your old pa in. And I say, that's not you. My dad is sleeping on the floor, and then his eyes visibly turn red and scowls and slinks back into the woods. I remember that frightened you. I thought you don't take fall damage. The fall broke your flashlight. Okay, so this is the horror level.
One of many.
I thought you didn't say this game didn't have sewer levels.
It's not a sewer. It's a thresher.
What is a thresher in real life?
It's like those big spinny farm machines that they collect all the wheat.
Save us. Yes. That whole conversation was spurred on me saying I dislike Wendigos because the tiny amount of me that's Native American is
well, it's not even
inherently afraid of them. Also because my grandma would tell me stories about stuff like that as a young child, and that freaked me out.
You should call this game Boo Haunted House. Should they?
Maybe.
Also, the reason I was taking so much damage in that level is because my morale has been low because I haven't been picking up treasure. Not that I haven't been picking up treasure, there just hasn't been a lot of treasure to pick up.
Jeez. This place is pretty claustrophobic.
It's okay, I got the red key. And also, this game is generous because there's no enemies in this little tunneling area.
There isn't? That's good. Now, if I'm gonna keep talking about fears, I believe I said this to you and to the others in like the group.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, my dad would, you know how when you're a kid, your parents will say things to like scare you into behaving, like, oh, if you don't do this, something will happen or whatever, just to make you behave and listen.
And I found a working flashlight. How about that?
That's cool. When my dad, when I was a kid, gross, it's a scientist.
Dr. Kleiner, get out of here.
Why are they all here?
Just trying to take a shit.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my dad, to get me to behave, to get me to fall in line, and this is something I think my grandpa told him or something, which is why he told it to me, so it's one of those things where, oh, my parents told it to my parents, so they tell it to your kids.
Yeah.
He told me if I didn't behave, something called... God, just saying it is making me, a little anxious, something called Ute.
Yeah.
Y-U-U, that's how it's spelled, Utes. They were half goat, half man dog creatures.
Yeah.
So they had the torso of a man, but their body was like furry, and they had like beast dog heads, and they had goat legs.
Yeah.
And if you didn't behave, they would come for you at night outside your window. And the only way you knew they were coming is because one of them would always carry a drum, and he would beat the drum, and it would be like... And that beat would get faster the closer they got to you. And that scared me for the longest time. I didn't want to sleep in my room because my childhood home, my bedroom had like a window that looked directly into the backyard of my house. So I would always I slept in the living room couch for probably like 3 years of my life because there weren't any windows in the family room, and that's also where my dad would sleep with me in there, like on a different couch or whatever. Because it scared me so much. So yeah, that's one of my childhood stories. Do you have a childhood fear story that you'd like to tell, since we're going through this horror area and it is October, the spooky month?
My fear was that I needed a yellow key.
Damn. Check the toilet. See if they were flushing it.
There was literally no reason to come in here. It's just a fucking toilet area.
See if they flushed the toilet down the key. Or they don't drink the piss beer. Come on.
All beer is piss beer. You should know this by now.
Drink John Marston's piss.
Where's the goddamn ladder?
Break that door.
I can't. It has to be opened. Crap. Okay, hold on. I'm lost. I'm not lost. I just don't know where to go right now.
I know you touched on your doppelganger fear, but what do you have, like a childhood thing?
Not necessarily. I spent a lot of time on the internet, so I saw a lot of things that scared me there. That's probably why it wasn't very healthy, but that turned out okay. Where's the goddamn yellow key at?
Yeah, you turned out just fine, buddy. Why are they all partying in the meat room? Serves you right, you idiots. Serves you right. Yeah, let's go hang out in the meat grinder room and wait for the guy Stand next to these spinning circular saw blades. What would you even describe these things?
They're threshers. This is the thresher.
Those things are also threshers?
Maybe. Maybe. What the hell am I doing here? Oh.
Don't shoot the... What does that say? Don't shoot the buttons?
Yeah. I wonder why.
Pretty funny. Get onto some stable walking ground.
God damn it. I landed on the thresher too.
At least the power-up respawns.
Yeah.
Ugh. I hate that.
It's okay.
Your parents never told you any spooky stories?
That's why I'm trying to think. Again, I think I told you that something along these lines earlier, that if... Like, the fact that I can't think of anything off the top of my head means that nothing made a big enough impression with me that it sticks with me to this day.
Hmm. Is he just... Hold on, look back at him. Is he just gonna... Yeah, he is. He's just gonna keep chilling. Hmm.
Look at this big, impressive set piece.
Oh, wow. This thing is freaky looking. What'd you pick up? Grenades?
Yeah,
There's grenades
mortars.
in this game?
They're mortar.